What up, everybody? Welcome back to Pro Publications YouTube channel. As always, me, Rich. And today I want to peep out a zine documentary called I Love the Zine. I know it's streaming on YouTube and other platforms, and I thought, why not peep it out and tell you guys what I think about it. So let's go ahead and punch that shit in and peep it out. Alright, there you guys. I'm going to push play. And once I'm done, I'll let you guys know what I think, alright? Here we go. So I just finished the little documentary, and I gotta say I enjoyed it a lot. I even took some notes. So to begin with, the documentary is only 16 minutes long, roughly maybe going towards 17. I enjoyed a lot of it. A lot of times I feel like the documentarian just allowed different zinesters to kind of give their perspective. And I feel like there is a shared understanding within the zine community. And some of the main points that they hit on, some of the things that me, as well as a zinester, but also as someone that is continuously trying to push forward this community and embolden and strengthen this community, talk about, where it's like zines are one, you know, it has a class dynamic, meaning that it's an accessible way of distributing your art. Like, the people that buy zines are working class people that ultimately couldn't go into a gallery or couldn't pay $100 or $200 for one print, right? But they can spend $5 for 3 zines or 2 zines or whatever they get for it, you know? And so I feel like that narrative of accessibility is definitely one aspect about the zine community. The second thing that they mentioned a lot of, which I absolutely agree with, is about empowering marginalized groups, where like some of this narrative or this style, people in the mainstream probably wouldn't bet their dollar on. And as we know, in a capitalist society, if they're not willing to bet their dollar on it, guess what? Then they're just not going to do it. It just doesn't exist. And so a zine is a way for marginalized groups to get out there, be heard, be seen. The other aspect that I really enjoyed about this was like, why zines as opposed to something more digital, right? Because we are in a digital era. And ultimately, it talked about Zine Fest. It talked about community. It talked about this conversation that we have with each other at these Zine Fest, which I absolutely agree with. One thing that I did not like about this video is that I don't feel that it drove home the idea of the difference between zine making and other art. It was just touching the tip of the iceberg. I feel like they could have had a whole 20-minute discussion about the class aspect of it. You know, the power dynamic of how this is decentralizing commercial art and is making the artist's lifestyle something very different. But alright, guys, I really did enjoy that documentary. I'm glad I was able to watch it today. I'll put a link to it in the description. Go and check it out. And as always, you know, disrupt come from resistance through art, make zines, and
fight the fascists.
Fight the motherfucking fascists. Alright, you guys, late.